Are you nearing retirement and feeling uneasy about your finances? You're not alone. Many people in their 50s, 60s, and 70s are asking the same questions. Have I saved enough? What if my health changes? Can I really afford to stop working? The truth is, the old retirement plan, work for one company, collect a pension, and stop at 65, doesn't fit today's world. Pensions are rare, savings often fall short, and even if you want to keep working, layoffs or ageism can close that door. But here's the good news. You're not stuck with only two choices. Keep grinding full-time or stop working completely. There are other paths. One path, and the one we'll explore today, is the gig economy. The gig economy is what some retirees are turning to part-time work and side hustles that bring flexibility, income, and sometimes purpose. It's not about chasing a second career. It's about topping up your income, staying active, and designing work around your lifestyle. The gig economy is short-term jobs, freelance projects, or on-demand work rather than traditional employment. Think Uber, Airbnb, TaskRabbit, Fiverr, Rover. These are platforms that connect people who need something with those who can provide it. It took off after the 2008 financial crisis when people needed new income streams. Technology made it easy to match workers and customers in real time. The pandemic pushed it further, normalizing online and flexible work. As of 2023, about 38% of U.S. workers, roughly 64 million people, did some kind of freelance or gig work. If trends continue, more than half the U.S. workforce could be freelancing by 2027. Some forecasts see around 15% annual growth globally, with much of that reflected in the U.S. The gig economy can be helpful because you control your schedule. You can work as much or as little as you want. You can test out options without big commitments, and you can use decades of skills and experience in new ways. Categories of gig work include service-based jobs like dog walking, pet sitting, house sitting, or TaskRabbit errands. Hospitality and hosting opportunities such as Airbnb, local tours, or event ushering. Professional services like consulting, bookkeeping, tutoring, or coaching. Creative work like crafts, Etsy shops, photography, or freelance writing. Digital and remote roles such as virtual assistant work, research, editing, or course creation. And food or nature-based gigs like catering, selling plants, guided walks, or cooking classes. The gig economy isn't perfect. Income can be unpredictable, and benefits like health insurance or paid time off are not included. You're considered an independent contractor, which means you carry the legal and financial responsibilities. There are also financial costs, such as taxes, insurance, supplies, and car wear. Some gigs require physical stamina, even ones that seem light. Some platforms get oversupplied, and not every gig is a guaranteed fit. Stress and burnout are common, and competition can be intense. Before jumping in, think carefully. Does it fit your lifestyle? How much energy does it take? Do you want social interaction or solo work? Will the income be quick or will it take time to build? For example, dog walking is great for those with energy. Airbnb hosting works if you have space and are comfortable sharing. Building a course may be rewarding but is slow to earn and requires time up front. 10 opportunities worth considering include tutoring or ESL teaching, pet sitting and dog walking, Airbnb hosting or local tours, consulting or coaching, bookkeeping or seasonal tax prep, TaskRabbit errands or organizing, crafts or baking sales, virtual assistant work, teaching workshops, and house sitting or plant care. The gig economy works best for people who value autonomy and flexibility, already have some financial source, possess in-demand skills, and want supplemental rather than full income. That often describes retirees. Here's the bottom line. Retirement doesn't have to be a cliff. The gig economy gives you options, but it's not the only path. For some retirees, it's a fit. For others, it isn't. The key is knowing you have choices. Our role here is to research and inform. Over the next few weeks, we'll dive deeper into gig options and others, giving you details to decide what fits best. We're here to help you explore ways to create the retirement lifestyle you want, with income to support it. So if this resonates, hit subscribe and join us. We'll walk this journey together.